Hey, what's up, ladies and gentle tubers? It's Tyler, eveRide channel, as you all know. And this is the midweek moto vlog. I'm out here with my buddy Shan on his XR 650L. We're cruising around. He's on the Senna, so he is going to make probably some funny comments about, I don't know, just, you know, peanut gallery comments. But anyway, guys, I want to apologize. You guys are the best, you're the best audience in the world, and I'm trying not to be a jerk. And so let me tell you a little story. So a while ago, you know, I'd follow motovloggers like we all do, and as they got bigger, I noticed, you know, they started responding less and less to my comments, and I felt like, oh, you know, what jerks, you know, they're too big for their britches. And I'm pretty sure that the same thing is happening here with me. And the situation is I'm getting a lot of messages. These are all good problems, by the way. They're good problems to have. But I'm just getting a ton of messages. It's getting to the point where it's more than I can keep up with now. And you know, with comments and everything, I used to pride myself on being able to answer every single one, and you know, that just probably can't happen anymore. Here's the thing, though. Here's what I'm going to do: is I do want to read and respond to as many as I can, and so I will read every single comment. So you leave a comment, I'm going to read it, and if you ever ask a question, I'm going to do my best to answer it or point you to somebody who can answer it for you. And then also, one of the big things is I do want to stick around, and it may not be every video, but I do want to stick around on the majority of my videos, Saturday releases, Wednesday releases, to answer, you know, comments, every single comment or question that comes in, you know, within an hour or two of the video's release. That way, you know, if you're there first, I want to be able to talk to you and see what's up in your world, and just use YouTube comments as a chat, and just talk with you guys, because I think that'd be really fun, and that way I still get to be connected with people who are you know, who are watching first, and just, you know, I still want to be a part of the community, even though you know, it's getting slightly overwhelming, but like I said, that's a good thing. So there's another part of this. I'm getting a ton, especially now that spring's around the corner. It's actually here in southern Utah, but I'm getting a ton of messages saying, hey man, I'm gonna be in St. George this week, I'm gonna be in St. George in 2 weeks, or whenever the time may be. But a lot of people are wanting to come out and ride. You know, I want to ride with everybody. That's my focus, and I'm gonna figure out a way to host a rally here soon, which should be really cool. I'm looking into it. However, you know, it's kind of like, the way that I would relate it is, it's kind of like if somebody came to your work or to your home and they just said, hey man, I'm a stranger, you don't know who I am, but I want to go riding with you. Show me your trails and let me ride your bike. It'd be a little bit weird, right? And you know, I've been happy to do it in the past, but I think that those days may be kind of at an end. I'm just super busy. So the priority now, because if you watched the midweek moto vlog, the really long one with Hermit and CDS a couple weeks ago, I am trying to cut back how much work I do to about 40 hours a week. And some weeks it's going to be a lot more than that. Some weeks it's going to be maybe a little less, depending on how much time I really want to spend with my family. But the gist of that is, and this road keeps on going, doesn't it, Shan? It just goes forever. The gist of that, we thought it would turn left and we could kind of loop around, but you know, whatever. But oh crap, what was I talking about, Shan? No, you don't need to listen. It's okay. You can just turn me off and keep riding. Enjoy it without my jabbering going on. Anyway, I'm just trying to work a little less than I was, spend more time doing things that matter. I watched this TED Talk a while ago. Oh, it's such a good TED Talk. But the guy basically talks about, you know, they did this study. It's I believe a Harvard study. They studied like a couple thousand guys, and something like 780 stayed in the study for 75 years. And they're studying these guys two groups of people, one from Harvard and one low-income group from Boston. They studied these guys for 75 years, and the study continues now with their families and their wives and things. And, you know, they look at all kinds of stuff, health factors and things like that. And one of the biggest factors that they found for happiness and health, because the two are correlated. One of the biggest factors for happiness and health is positive relationships. And you guys, as much as I love interacting online with the community, and I mean, seriously, I love you guys, and I look forward to riding with every single person I can. But anyway, back to the study, they basically said people with healthy relationships tend to have the best health. That's a bigger factor than like cholesterol levels at age 50 and stuff like that, you know? I mean, we're talking these are guys in their 80s, and one of the biggest indicators of how healthy they would be in their 80s and how happy they would be was how satisfied with their relationships they were in their 50s. So I'm gonna try to take a page out of their books, and I'm gonna really focus my life on relationships with my family, with close friends. Shan here, he's a super cool guy. You know, just really get tight with people and make the best out of every situation. And even though I love the comments on YouTube, they are a little bit like superficial. Now here's the thing, is there's people out there who are awesome people, and I know exactly who they are because they comment a lot, and I really do feel like we've built a relationship where I know these people, you know? If they were to come to St. George and say, hey, I want to ride with you, I'd be like, I know who you are because we've talked so many times. I could go riding with you and know who you are, you know? It wouldn't be like riding with a stranger, it'd be like riding with an old friend. And so I think those people know who they are. They're people who comment all the time, and you know, we have a relationship that's not like you know, a subscriber to a channel or a fan to I don't know, to a YouTube channel. But it's a relationship of a friend to a friend, and so you know, that's, yeah, you guys know who you are. But for everybody else, I don't mind starting relationships like that at all. It's just going to be a little bit harder for me to get back to all the messages. But I do want to say I love you guys. You guys are the best. Man, I went through probably 900 comments today, and probably 50 or so messages. Oh, slow down, Shan, you got the ruts. And man, this community is really cool. And I really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate the encouragement. I'm so glad that you stick around and watch my goofy content. And hopefully we've got, you know, I've got some exciting things on the horizon. We've got the WR250F bike build. I'm gonna rebuild the KLR a little bit once again. I'm probably gonna rebuild the DRZ a little bit once again. And then we're probably gonna be doing stuff to Shan's XR650L. We just got really cool things on the horizon, including, you know, that rally I was talking about. So anyway, guys, this has been long enough. I just wanted to say that I appreciate you. I truly am sorry, especially to Noel and oh, there's a lot of people who I just get their messages too late. You know, I'm gonna say this: there hasn't been a time in memory since I've started really growing my channel, going full time, that my inbox has had less than 250 unread messages. And sometimes people send important messages, and whether that be a really cool subscriber or whether that be a company that wants to do some sponsorship stuff, it doesn't really matter who it is. It gets buried because there's so many other comments and questions and communication incoming that I feel like a total jerk. But it just, you know, it comes into the top and then it just gets pushed down, 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 down. It might be 2 or 3 pages before I even see it. It might be a couple of weeks before, you know, things kind of calm down, or before I can just bust it out because I'm doing maybe an easy edit or something. So that's kind of the situation, guys. And so I'm sorry if I don't always get back on time, especially when people are coming through town. However, hopefully, I don't know, maybe I'll put up some tracks and show people some really cool places around town. So if you do come into town, even though I might not be able to ride with you, maybe you can look at these maps and go out and ride some of the places that I ride and see some of the best highlights down here. I think that'd be really fun. But anyway, I also, real quick, wanted to thank a couple of people in the community for just being awesome. I never expected this, and I actually don't want this, but they saw the P.O. box on the eveRide stickers. They responded in the mail, and people have sent cards and cool little gifts, sent their own stickers. Some people have sent some gift cards to Starbucks, which is hilarious. And I just wanted to say thank you to those guys. Yeah, I just need to say thanks. So thank you guys, and thank you all for watching, for being part of this channel, for sticking with me in this crazy endeavor to do this full time and make it. And I know I will. It's very close to being completely self-sustaining, and you know, I've been taking the business very seriously. And wow, it is gorgeous out here, Shan. Heaven's sakes. Absolutely fantastic. These rocks over here, this is just fantastic. Anyway, guys, I'll leave you with that, but I really do want to say much love. I'm trying not to be a jerk. And to all the guys who I followed and they got big and didn't respond to my comments, if any of those guys are watching, you are 100% completely forgiven, and I need to apologize because, man, when the comments start coming in and you're getting thousands, it's a lot of work. So yes, I'm sorry for judging you when I did. Anyway, guys, wow, I don't want to end the vlog because we're getting in a really cool place. So if you want to stick around and just enjoy the scenery, yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, I don't know if I'll talk anymore. Do you think I need to talk about anything else, Shan? We probably want to go left there, don't we? I know, this is absolutely fantastic. And this looks very sandy, but it's actually pretty hard packed. I'm thinking left. I'm thinking we turn around and head left there. All right. So in case you're wondering, you guys, this area, this would totally be big bike friendly. Oh, I don't know, look down there. It's so pretty. Yeah, let's go there. We don't know where, we're so lost. That's the best thing about this. But we've never been down here, but this is big bike friendly. Even though there's sand, it's very hard pack. This is the west side of Gunlock Reservoir, and so just on the north side of Gunlock Reservoir, there's a gravel pit. You take a left, you go. Oh, this is beautiful. And you go over a cattle guard, and then you just follow that, and that's what we're on. And man, it's just really pretty. Something that you guys might be wondering is, hey, why don't you do Map My Tracks anymore? That was a really cool thing to do, and I enjoyed doing that. However, I got kind of a bad vibe from some of the things that were happening on Map My Tracks. Not the site or anything like that, obviously, but for example, some of the best single tracks out here, you know, out in the middle of nowhere that I mapped, I don't know if it was me or if it was just an influx of people or the popularity of, you know, razors and side-by-sides. But basically what's happened, it's a travesty, seriously, is some of these beautiful, beautiful single tracks, people have started to ride side-by-sides on them, or ATVs, I don't know what it is, but they're all double track now. And some of them even, you know, they'll ride their side-by-sides on it, and then it'll get rutted out and gross, and whoops and stuff. And this is just over the course of a year, you know, because of the water and the erosion in the desert, it erodes fast. So they will, they'll make a little trail to the side of it on their side-by-side. So they'll go off into the bushes to the side of the trail and make another trail, and then that one gets rutted out. And so what was a single track when I very first started moved down here, what was a very, you know, pristine, beautiful single track is now the size of like a 3-lane highway, and it's all rutted out, and it's just a total mess. And honestly, that's kind of one of the things. If we do a rally down here, I want to show people some great trails, but those are one of the things that I do want to keep secret, just for the whole world, because they're precious to me, you know? I mean, they're only there once, and once they get destroyed, they're done. So, anyway, guys, I think the pretty part's over. Let's get some air off of this. Yay! And, yeah, we'll talk to you guys later. Much love to you. Thank you so much for being part of this channel, this journey. eveRide out.